I decided to make a YouTube channel, you know, put the content out there. Maybe somebody might want to do hotshot trucking, but might not know the ins and outs or how to do it or what's going on in the industry. So I decided to give people the content of hotshot trucking so that way they can see what's going on, get a feel for it, what equipment you might need, how to deal with brokers, what loads are good, what loads are bad, rate per mile, just things of those nature. You know, some good news you can abuse and not abuse. But yeah, right now I got a load out of San Bernardino, California, going to Salt Lake City, Utah. It's about 600 some miles. I forget how far, but the actual mileage, but it's about 600 some miles, which is paying $13.75. $13.75, I believe, which isn't bad. That's right where you want to be. You want to be around $2 and up. Anything above $2 is always good. Some people will take loads lower than that. You know, you could take loads lower than that if you want to partial the load. So, for instance, if you have 30 feet of trailer space, 30 feet of deck space, and you find a load, give or take 10 feet, and it's only $1, maybe $1.25 per mile, and it's not that much weight, maybe 2,000 pounds, you put that on there, going in the same direction you're going, find something else, maybe it's 15 feet, maybe it's 5 feet, maybe it's 20 feet, and then it'll make sense because you'll find another load for $1.50. But if it's going in the same direction, now you got $1.50 plus $1.25. Now you at $2.75 per mile. But it has to be going in the same way that you're going, or it won't make sense. So that's another thing I noticed people are doing, and that's why the rates can be pretty low right now. And not only that, the brokers or maybe it's the brokers, maybe it's the shipper, but something ain't right now. But I got this good load, and it's only 20 feet of space, 2,500 pounds. So even though I got it at $2, I believe it's $2.10 a mile or $2.20 a mile, I gotta look at the rate con. The rate con is what you get once you are registered with a broker. You fill out all their carrier. It's called a carrier packet. It's basically like a job application. You fill it out. You send it back to them through the email. They receive it. Then, as long as nobody else got the load that was already registered, because most of the time it's first come, first serve. So if somebody calls them that they already have registered in their system, a lot of times they'll go with that person that's already registered in the system versus waiting for your packet, which is only like 2 or 3 minutes, give or take, which is crazy. But usually most workers are first come, first serve, because they don't want to wait just in case the load don't get booked, I guess. Or you might be playing and find something else, or I don't know. That's just me guessing. But at the same time, yeah, that's how they operate. So once you receive your rate con, it'll have all your information, where you're going, how many miles, how much you're getting paid, what time to deliver, the day, your pickup location and drop off location, and then some other stuff that's in in the contract, because basically it's just a contract you're signing, basically agreeing to the terms that they put together, and you're okay with everything that they put in there. So once you receive your Raycon, of course, then you go pick up, which I'm headed to right now. They're going up to the pickup location, and I'm going to pick up. It delivers Monday. Today is Friday. So it's 600 miles. So I won't leave today. I'll probably just go rest somewhere and wait for about a day. Maybe leave Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and still get there on time. So yeah, that's pretty much, that's about it. So I mean, I'll let you guys know when I get there. So stay tuned. So yeah, I just arrived to the location of where the load is. And apparently, I just called them, got off the phone with the shipper. They're still getting it ready. They need 30 more minutes. Which is crazy because I received the load at about 7 this morning. And the broker told me it'll be ready at 12. It's 12:42, so I'm gonna have to wait till about probably 1:30. They said 30 minutes, but we all know it's not gonna be 30 minutes. So now I'm here just waiting for them. So, got another load. It's in Paris, California, which is probably like, I haven't mapped it out. It's like 30 miles from San Bernardino. And it's going to Salt Lake City as well. It's not paying as good, but I'm already getting $2.15 on the mile. And this load is $1.25 per mile. So you add those two together, you got $3.40 because I'm already going to Salt Lake City. And that's, just add that to the pot, and it's looking good. It's looking good. Can't complain. And it's 2 scissor lifts apparently. They said it weighs 6,000 pounds together, but I looked them up, and they look like they only weigh maybe 1,000 pounds each. So 2,000 pounds total. The broker messed up, which is all right because it's less than what they thought, and it's less weight on my trailer, less weight I'm pulling, better MPGs. Sorry, I messed that up. Better MPGs. They are a little tall, so that's less aerodynamic as I want to be, but it's okay. It's okay. They're probably like 6 feet tall, which is not too bad, you know. Beggars can't be choosers, even though I didn't beg for the load. But one thing I will say is I would definitely still have more space on my trailer to put something else if I want to try to get another load. I don't know how much space, but I'm guessing, because it says they're 6 feet. So if I'm not mistaken, I can put them side by side instead of it being 6 feet long a piece. I'm pretty sure I can put them side by side, and that'll give me even more room. I'm thinking I'll have like 15 feet of space left over when it's all said and done. Maybe more, who knows? These are the scissor lifts I'm picking up. You're good. You're good. You're good. It's on there, fit like a glove, still got deck space. Gonna strap these bad boys down. This is the second load, so it all worked out for me. I might can even still get another load to fill that space. That's like 15 feet right there. Hopefully I can all strap down. That's not going nowhere. As you can see, usually I would have chain and bindered it, but they're so small and the straps are rated 5,500 a piece, so I figured I'd just strap them down so I didn't have to use 4 chains and binders, and it gives me more space just in case I want to pick something else up, because that's like half the trailer right there. And that's the first load. Don't mind that. This is what I would never do. DOT would have a field day if they seen that probably. But it's open box, so I figured I wanted to cover it. I'm gonna tarp it when I get home. I was just trying to make it here before they close. We got 30 minutes left, so I wanted to make it here before they close. But when I get home, I'm going to cover that up. So I just strapped it and threw the excess strap inside of the box. But it's secure, believe it or not. It just looks crazy because they didn't, that's how the shipper gave it to me. They didn't, I wish they would have put it in a nice fancy box like this. This is the only one that's fancy, and then the other 3 are like this. You know, not too sturdy, I guess. But I'll make it work. Get it there safely. Yeah, time to head out. Another thing I wanted to do before I left, I got my measuring tape. If you're gonna be doing this, you might want to get a measuring tape because it's gonna come in handy for times like this when you got 2 loads and you might be looking for a partial, another partial to put on. So I figured break out the measuring tape and we'll see how much space is left, how much deck space is left on this bad boy. I'm guessing 15, but we'll see. Woo! Got 19 feet left of deck space. That's pretty good. That's damn good. So, yeah. That's what I got for you guys. Finished it up yesterday. I redid it. Put the tarp on the top. And folded the straps like how I do usually. And put the zip ties like I did with the scissor lift. Try to put the edge protectors as best as I could, but they weren't trying to stay when I started strapping and putting the pressure on them, so they should hold up, because on the other side I usually twist the straps so that way it stops them from flapping, and usually when they flap they come loose. So on the other side you'll see that it's not straight, it's just I usually flip them over and twist them so that way it don't flap and it don't come loose. So it shouldn't come loose, it should stay, but we'll see. You see I twisted the other side so that the straps don't come loose, because usually they'll start flapping and that's what makes them come loose. But I usually always twist it no matter what I'm hauling. I'll twist the straps so that way they stay in place and don't wiggle loose. But yeah, pretty much how you do it, I guess. Getting ready to head out. Stop to fill up, top her off, you know. Shouldn't be much, about $30, $40 in gas maybe. And then I'll probably have to stop again once I get to Las Vegas or somewhere near Nevada, I'm sure. Usually try to fill up every time I get to half and don't let it get nowhere under. But it'll probably be Las Vegas when I fill up again. So we'll see. We'll see where it takes me. Time to head out though. Just got to Jean, Nevada. Right here at a 1.9 gas station. One of the cheapest gas stations in Nevada, actually, to be quite frank. I'm gonna get gas, I'm about halfway to the tank. $55 to fill up from half. It's not bad. Got me a full tank. I'm about 20 miles from Las Vegas, which is good. I'm doing good on gas so far. So we'll see how far I get with half a tank from here. But I'll probably be stopping in about 2 hours or so, and then finish the rest in the morning. So yeah. Made it to the border of Arizona and Utah. When you get past Las Vegas, it's a small stretch that's in it's a small stretch that's right between Arizona and Utah, and then you get to Utah. So that's where I'm at right now. I drove about 5.5 hours. Still got about 3.5 left until I get there. So I'll do the rest in the morning. I'm at the truck stop right now, about to get some food and then go to sleep. So usually they have pizza at this particular truck stop. It's called Pilot. And they didn't have no pizza, so I just decided to make some top ramen and tuna. Hey, I guess you know, save some money anyway, so you can't beat that. You can never go wrong with the top ramen and tuna. And a little Cholula sauce. Oh yeah. So that's what I'm eating for tonight. Hey man, they didn't have no food, so that's what it is. Just finished eating. It's 7:44. About to call it a night, go to sleep, so I can wake up bright and early and get this load there nice and safely. This is my bed back here. Got my pillow, 2 covers. Gonna get back there and lay it down. Nice and comfortable on my way to bed. Usually I would have a blow-up bed, but it just takes so much time to blow it up, and I'll be so tired when I'm done driving. I just want to get back there and go to sleep. So I'm pretty sure most people do it like this anyway. And hey, I don't mind sleeping on the back seat of a F-250. Just waking up. It's about it's 4:27 Pacific time, but 5:27 Mountain time. Time changed already. I still have about 30 minutes before I can leave. So I just come to the pump, top her off. It's only a quarter of gas. Missing about a little bit more than that. I'm gonna fill her up, brush my teeth, and head out. $35 to fill her up. Not bad. Still got 4 minutes before I can actually leave. So I'm just waiting for my clock to reset. That'll be 10 hours and 4 minutes that I rested. That's the ELD. So usually when you stop, whatever time you stop, you have to wait 10 hours before you can drive again. So say, for instance, you stop at 7 o'clock, you have to drive again at 5 o'clock and no sooner than that. But you can drive after that, but it has to be a 10-hour rest period before you can drive again, or that's a violation with the DOT. So, yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Just made another stop to get gas. This is the third stop of the trip. Yeah, it's probably be the last time I fill up because it's only 180 miles left, and I'll just push it out from here on out. And should be there in about 2.5 hours, 75 miles an hour. There's a speed limit, so it was $70 to fill up this time, and I still have to put def. $17 in diesel exhaust fluid. Had to fill up once, so that's not too bad. So I just arrived to the location. It's someone's house. Didn't know the customer was a house. Thought it was a business. I never checked. I just put the address in and came here. But he's unloading them now off of the trailer. You got it? You good? Alright, so we got that one out the way. Time to head to the next location. It's so easy. It's only 11 minutes away. So that just makes it that much better. It's snowing a little bit, as you can see, so gotta be extra cautious. So I just arrived at the second location, getting unloaded now. Okay, so now that I'm done with the 2 loads, and I wanted to do a full breakdown of how much gas was, how much I made, and the total profit of both loads. Okay, so looking at my receipts, my first one I spent $39.33 in gas. Second one, I spent $55 in gas. Third one, I spent $35 in gas. And fourth one, I spent $87 in gas. So, add that up. That is $216 in gas, I believe. And I went 630 miles. 630 miles. And one load was paying $2.10. The other load was paying $1.15. They were 11 minutes away from each other, which was wonderful. And the pay was $2,000. So you do 2,000 minus the 216, because of course that's what I spent in gas. So what I made was $1,784 for 9 hours of driving. Not too bad. So that pretty much wraps up the video. If you guys have any tips, pointers, comments, anything you think I didn't cover, I should cover in the next video, any way I can help out, any editing tips, anything you guys want to say to me, or you might have some questions, feel free to ask in the comments. If you like the video, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be trying to drop more videos throughout the week, at least 2 or 3 times a week, or whenever I get a load, whatever comes first. Yeah, so everybody take care. Have a good one.